30 years ago, I set myself a goal to tell the stories of adventure, to stand on the tops of the mountains, to float the West's best rivers.
Gary's Greenie Special.
My name is Gary Lewis. These are stories from the edge of civilization. Tales of yesterday. Notes from wilderness. This is Frontier Unlimited. All right, there's 12 of us. We're going to Prince of Wales Island, leaving Ketchikan, getting on the ferry. This is called the Ketchikan. Going to Hollis, Alaska. We rented 3 houses, staying in 3 different places. We're going to be fishing coho on the little rivers. It's going to be great. It's going to be rainy. We're going to love it.
Best place ever.
Where'd Brian go? Oh. What are you doing? Did we hurt your feelings?
I know you all are talking about me. You got escort service coming.
Welcome to another adventure from the wild waters of Alaska. In this episode, we follow Gary Lewis and a crew of close friends as they chase silver coho salmon through some of the most remote and beautiful country on Earth. The story begins in Ketchikan, a small port city known as the salmon capital of the world. From its rainy streets and busy docks to the quiet forest beyond, this is a place where salmon shape everything: the rivers, the people, and the rhythm of life itself. Our journey takes us from the waterfront to the heart of Prince of Wales Island, a land of thick cedar, black bears, and endless rivers filled with fish. We travel by ferry, cross rugged roads, and wade into cold water that never stops moving. This is more than a fishing trip. It's about friendship, persistence, and finding those moments when the world slows down long enough to remind you what matters. We'll battle big coho in fast water, cook fresh salmon on the grill, and feel the pulse of a wild place that still beats strong. So grab your rain gear, load up your tackle, and come along as we head north. This is Frontier Unlimited, and this is the story of Nervous Water in southeast Alaska.
I'm gonna ride with you. Get in the truck. Okay.
Our hardy crepes are the love child of a leaf Parisian mistress and a burly Alaskan bear wrestler. I mean, this is like the best product marketing I've ever seen. I love it. S'mores crepe for my friend, and I will order the Monte Cristo with avocado.
How is it?
It's awesome. Yep.
Breakfast. S'mores. Got to do it.
You want me to hold it so you can?
Oh, I'm okay. I was just.
Then I can like grab a bite of it while you're just. Look at this. Just take in that goodness. Avocado is for the pros. You got cranberry sauce, turkey, and Swiss. We're in Ketchikan at the Alaska Crepe Company. You can't call it a crepe company, it's a crepe.
Daryl, you want a crepe?
No, not that's right.
So good.
You want a bite of a s'mores crepe?
No.
Chicken.
S'mores.
Every trip to Ketchikan starts with getting the local scoop. And around here, that means talking to folks who actually live it. Creek Street runs right along the water, built on pilings over the tide. These old buildings have heard a lot of stories, some about fishing, some not so much. And funny enough, the best fishing intel Gary found was inside Dolly's house. Yep, the historic red light tour.
Supposedly, Doc Holliday drunk out of this bottle. Urinal.
So this is what actually made the money in this house. It was $2 for a shot of this, and the sheriff of the town told them never keep more than 1 bottle available and visible, and if they ever got raided, they could just throw it right into the creek.
Turns out, You can learn a lot in there if you ask the right questions. That's Ketchikan for you. The people, the place, and the stories all roll together. Everyone's got an opinion on where the coho are running, and they're happy to share it. With a few new tips, a grin, and a plan, Gary's ready to trade small talk for salmon. Next stop, Prince of Wales
I gotta
Island.
find them.
Worn scope mounts didn't become the standard of the industry in an engineering lab, and we didn't become legendary by standing still. At Worn Scope Mounts, we put our gear to the test with top shooters and on the hunt year-round. We know long-range shooters and world-class hunters demand the best, and we build the best. Bases and rails, scope rings, MSR mounts, and magazine extensions. Ask for Worn Scope Mounts at your favorite gun stores or visit WarnScopeMounts.com. Confidence in every shot.
The 6th edition of Fishing Central Oregon, written by Brooks Snavely and Gary Lewis, features 500 color photos highlighting more than 200 lakes and streams. A large number of aerial views provide perspective, legendary waters, big trout, the Deschutes, Crane Prairie, detailed maps, access points, boat launches. Ask for the Fishing Central Oregon book or click GaryLewisOutdoors.com. The Fishing Central Oregon book.
There's a place in the mountains untouched by a stressful world, where the ice crystals break under your feet, temperatures bring hands together. From a timeout for the game at Crescent Lake Lodge to a lovely commute, where dinner plans are all but set. Make your stay at Crescent Lake Lodge and Resort at CrescentLakeResort.com.
You haven't been here, but you know it. You've heard the sounds, smelled the air, and seen where your heart lands, if not yet. You haven't been here, but you've longed for a destination near or far, where the young and old find rest and excitement, not apart. You haven't been here, but you're on your way to a place not far. ExploreTheDalles.com.
The ferry ride into Prince of Wales never gets old. The air feels different here, cleaner, quieter, and just a little wilder. With the last bit of daylight fading, Gary and the crew roll off the ferry and make their first stop at Harlequin Lodge, and Lucas has been busy since the last time we were here.
The kitchen looks awesome.
Yeah, how about that?
That is great. Man, you guys are amazing.
You guys get to be the first people to stay in these rooms.
Oh,
I'm gonna put you and your brother-in-law?
Brother-in-law?
Which one's the brother-in-law?
he's out
With
there
Brian?
Yeah.
And then Ralph,
Ralph will be in here. Okay.
all by yourself? And 1, 2, 3, 4 guest rooms, all
Yeah.
with their own.
Wow. Okay, sweet, awesome.
New updates, fresh gear, and that same welcome that makes this place feel like old friends and new stories waiting to happen.
Yeah, this was just kind of storage.
My room looks way different now.
Yeah. We hung a rail to hang waiters on out there.
Oh,
for
really?
ya.
Yeah.
Dad built, this is my room now. Dad built a new room for me in case
Oh,
my wife ever comes up.
Wow, I gotta look.
Yeah, come on.
I think you did okay.
Did I?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
room's okay. It's good to see you.
Just redid this?
No, they were
Yeah.
building it.
It was my wood drying room in my shop.
Oh, wow.
This looks awesome.
This is great. This smells great.
The plan's simple. Unload, get settled, grab a quick meal, and get ready for tomorrow. Because once the sun comes up, it's time to find those coho.
Ooh, those are robust.
That is what brought him back to Alaska, to do battle with Coho Salmon. He gathered a crew of friends, fathers, and sons, a mix of old fishing partners and new faces, and they came to chase silver fish pushing in from the ocean. No guides, no frills, just local advice, tide charts, and instinct. They fished the Clawwalk and the Thorn, sometimes the Harris, and sometimes small creeks that still held coho. The gear was simple, 8 or 9 foot rods, 10-pound test, spinners, floats, jigs, and bait. It all worked when the fish cooperated.
Get your line on the reel. So many fish here that you got to use single hooks, because otherwise you'll be foul hooking non-target fish, and you'll be spending your time fighting fish that you can't keep, because you want to get them in the mouth, and otherwise it's an illegal fish, and you just want to let those go as quickly as you can. That's why you want to have some pliers with you, some good pliers, which I forgot. Mine are back at the house.
Gary remembered walking down to the river one morning, looking across the current, and thinking the water is nervous. Then a fish jumped, and another. He said it might have been the most coho salmon he had ever seen in one place. They waded in, casting bright spinners across the flow. These fish were only a couple miles out of the salt, hard-biting, muscle-packed coho with attitude. They hit like freight trains. They jumped, rolled, thrashed, and more than a few broke lines.
Float went down, it was just gone.
Bobber down?
Bobber down, yeah.
Bobber down.
Eagles worked the length of the river, while bears came out of the alders, catching fish or cleaning up leftovers from the night before. Gary saw 5 bears that first morning. By the end of day 1, the group had a solid haul. A few first-timers landed their first salmon. Dinner that night was fresh coho, cooked to perfection.
Power is confidence. It breaks down barriers, plows through fields of uncertainty, travels 1,000,000 miles, then goes 1,000,000 more. When others waver, power pushes forward. On the high seas, ice roads, and deep underground, power takes performance standards and shatters them. It uses 100 years of formulating expertise to engineer the next generation of diesel engine oil chemistry. Introducing Isosin Advanced Technology, the power you need to go further.
Frontier Roast is a medium roast derived from 100% select-grade Colombian coffee, the essential brew of the backcountry. For the finest trout fishing in America, why not enjoy the finest coffee before you make the first cast? Get yours today at GaryLewisOutdoors.com.
Introducing Nosler's Whitetail Country Ammunition. Whether you're chasing that trophy buck, shooting management deer, or simply filling the freezer, you need ammunition you can rely on for a quick, clean kill every time. Loaded with the legendary solid base bullet and the high-performance straight wall bullet, Whitetail Country Ammunition sets a new standard in deer hunting with exceptional bullet penetration and expansion to kill deer quick.
Life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling
Put a skirt on it.
On the river, teamwork matters. When one person hooks up, everyone moves. Someone's watching the drift,
Give me a little line to work
another's
with
ready
there,
with the
Randy.
net. You learn quick that landing salmon here isn't a solo thing. The fish are strong, the current's faster than it looks, and a steady hand on the net can make all the difference. Helping each other out keeps more fish in the box and keeps the day running smooth.
That was cool, Dad. When he came out. Randy, you might back up a couple steps. Jeez. Don't trip over your staff, Dad. He's got a gob of eggs in his mouth. How you like that dance?
Good anglers watch more than their own line. They see when a buddy's float is off, or when someone's drag is too tight before the fight even starts. A quick word
Wow, Dad.
or a hand signal saves
that, Dad?
lost gear and missed chances. Reading the water is part of it, but reading each other, that's what keeps the rhythm going.
So far, so good.
Even when everything's working, this river can humble you. Coho here have no fear. They'll charge right at you, spinning and twisting through your legs like wild things. 1 second they're on the line, the next they're gone. That's what keeps you honest. You never really win out here. You just earn your moments. The river gives, and it takes. Some days it's generous, and others it'll chew through liters and patience in equal measure. But when the crew works together spotting each other, calling out runs, moving as one, there's a rhythm that builds between people and water. That's when you know you're part of it, not just fishing it.
Warren scope mounts didn't become the standard of the industry in an engineering lab, and we didn't become legendary by standing still. At Warren scope mounts, we put our gear to the test with top shooters and on the hunt year-round. We know long-range shooters and world-class hunters demand the best, and we build the best. Bases and rails, scope rings, MSR mounts, and magazine extensions. Ask for Warren scope mounts at your favorite gun stores or visit warrenscopemounts.com. Confidence in every shot.
The 6th edition of Fishing Central Oregon, written by Brooks Snavely and Gary Lewis, features 500 color photos highlighting more than 200 lakes and streams. A large number of aerial views provide perspective, legendary waters, big trout, the Deschutes, Crane Prairie, detailed maps, access points, boat launches. Ask for the Fishing Central Oregon book or click GaryLewisOutdoors.com. The Fishing Central Oregon.
Power is confidence. It breaks down barriers, plows through fields of uncertainty, travels 1,000,000 miles, then goes 1,000,000 more. When others waver, power pushes forward. On the high seas, ice roads, and deep underground, power takes performance standards and shatters them. It uses 100 years of formulating expertise to engineer the next generation of diesel engine oil chemistry. Introducing Isosin Advanced Technology, the power you need to go further.
Frontier Roast is a medium roast derived from 100% select-grade Colombian coffee, the essential brew of the backcountry. For the finest trout fishing in America, why not enjoy the finest coffee before you make the first cast? Get yours today at GaryLewisOutdoors.com.
Long casts are better, so bigger spinner, and I would use triple hook.
Okay. No pancakes.
There's 5 pancakes left at the house. And some bacon. Wow, the river's up.
2.5 inches of rain overnight. The river jumped 5 feet by morning, and new fish moved up. They switched tactics, floats, and cured eggs. The bait outfished the lures, and soon Gary was netting fish for everyone. He said he must have netted 15 big coho that day alone. His brother-in-law, Shannon, helped tie rigs and adjust floats, keeping the rhythm going. Mornings were for fishing, afternoons for fixing tackle and drying waders on the porch, evenings for dinner, curing eggs, and tying fresh leaders. Egg loop knots on 10-pound line, the rhythm of a fishing camp in full swing. Gary saw 2 anglers downstream, casting across the river and missing a perfect seam. He dropped his float 5 feet out, and a fish chased the eggs right to him, and the float dipped 6 inches down and it stayed there. He reeled hard and came tight on an angry coho that tore across the current. When he landed it, he smiled, rebaited, and hooked another right after. He said the combo of a West Coast float and Procure coho row was almost unbeatable.
This one's bad. There you go, right to you. Good catch.
Wasn't as big as the last one, but.
Shannon?
Wow, he's a beast.
The thing about fishing in Alaska is how fast it can all change. One storm can roll in overnight, and a calm river can turn wild before morning. That's when you start paying closer attention, reading the water, watching the color, the current, the rise. Sometimes it means changing everything. The spinners stop working, and it's time to switch to bobber and eggs. Out here, being aware of what the river is doing makes the difference. The best days aren't just about casting more, they're about knowing when to listen to the water and when to let it tell you what it wants.
One of my little pink tails. Oh, I don't know if he's I think he's a backwards fish. I need a netter. It was too good to be true.
Cast it. Lift. It's okay. There you go. Bring him to him. Bring him good. Yeah. Woo!
By the end of the trip, coolers were full and new stories were forming about salmon dinners waiting back home. That feeling of abundance is what Alaska gives you. Even now, Gary can still see the salmon lying on the banks, their bodies feeding the forest and returning to the land that raised them. Their strength lives on in the trees, in the cedar, the alder, and even in the totem poles carved by hand. That is the rhythm of Southeast Alaska. And if you listen close enough, you can still hear it in the sound of nervous water.
My name is Don Lewis, Grandpa Don.
Ralph Price. Doug Opedal, and I love Alaska.
Daryl Churchill, and that's my cameraman behind me.
My name's Randy Knight.
Brian Cathcart, I'm a professional fishing guide.
Dave Harrison, Yellow Onions Suck.
Trevor Hall, Callsign Tita.
Willie Hull, Fish On!
My name's Shannon Winters.
And I'm Gary Lewis.